Wow, I can't believe that we're on part 7 already. I never would have imagined that it would have taken this many videos to get this project done. Hi, this is Bev from Art by Vidal, and it's so nice to have you here with me again today. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, and if you're new, well then it's so nice to have you here. We are working on our junk journal Lapbook, Who Am I combination, and we have gotten to part 7. So what we're going to do in this video is I am going to take my printed papers that I have from Weathered Textures, and I am going to cut them up and cover my whole journal except for the back side that's going to eventually be covered with that piece of fabric that we dyed with beetroot. So I'm going to let you watch for a little bit, but this is going to be, it's quite a bit to cover. It's going to be a long, dragged out thing. So I'm just going to show you how I'm doing it, and then I'll get back to you when it's all finished. So I'll turn the camera around and we'll get started on this. These papers are so pretty, and as I said, they're from Weathered Textures on Etsy. I have decided that I'm not going to be such a stickler on how well they match that paper or that fabric that we dyed with beetroot. They match, but probably if I was going to be really fussy, there's some in here that I probably wouldn't, like that one maybe is a little too bright, but you know what, these are going to be my base papers. They're going to add some nice color to my journal, to my Lapbook here, and then we will be adding things on top of it. So you're just going to see some bits and colors of this paper peeking out from here and there, anywhere, anyhow. So I am just going to get started. I'm going to tear most of these, I do believe, and glue them down with glue stick, I do believe, unless I've changed my mind. So I am just going to get busy and let you watch for a bit. Okay, I am keeping within my stitched lines that I had made on my pages, all these panels of this lap journal. And as you can see, I have the border on my papers, and I took all them off. I ripped them off, and then I just laid my paper down and I measured it with my pencil, put a mark where I needed to rip. I ripped it, and then I've glued it on. Now, this is going to be a long process because I'm inking up all of the pages also. So I am going to just get to work, and I'll be back when it's all done and show you what it looks like, what we have accomplished so far. So we'll see you again soon. Right. It is now covered. I really, really like these papers. Some of them have a little more purple on them than what I'd like, but you know what? Purple and pink go really well together, so it's all good. There's some with a lot of purple. And besides, like I say, I'm going to be adding things to this. So, but there it is. I think it is just beautiful. I'm liking this more and more the further along I get on it. Look at all those papers. See how pretty they turned out? And this is Weathered Textures, and she's on Etsy, should you want some of these papers. They printed up really nice, and that's just on copy paper too. I did end up doing the whole back side too. I was on a roll, I guess. So I have that done, and I also did the box. I decided to do the bottom of the box also because we'd be seeing it. So now to attach the box to our journal, it's going to go in this section right here. I have decided that the journal will put a little bit of stress on this pocket, and with just having glue on it, I'm just a little bit skeptical about it. So I'm going to take this, and this would have been glued down there. So I'm going to stitch down both sides and across the bottom, and that's going to hold this on pretty good. As far as coming out this way, I don't think that's as bad of an issue as the actual falling down of the whole box. So I'm going to go over and stitch that, and I'll be right back. All right, so I stitched down here and across, and we're going to take our pocket now and we're going to glue it down, and it'll be in our Lapbook base. I am going to use tacky glue again. So if you don't do a sewing machine, if you don't have a sewing machine, just go ahead and use your glue. Your favorite glue will work probably just fine. So let me see. I'm putting some on the little flaps here that were along the 3.5-inch score line, and I'm going to fold them in like so. Make sure that the outside lines up. Press them down securely, and do that to the same on this side also. Again, making sure that everything is all lined up. And then I'll take my other flaps. There's the two little ones that we cut out, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue. Well, that was a lot of glue, but a little bit of glue would have done just fine. And then I'll fold these flaps in here and put glue on them. See what I'm doing? I might have to stand up. Sorry if my head's in the way, guys. Okay, so I have glue on them, and then I'm going to roll this forward and press that in place and hold it for just a bit to make sure. A lot of times I will run my bone folder right in there and along that to make sure that it's nice and secure. Same thing over here. So this is a much bigger pocket than I'm used to making. I normally just make like ones that are 1/4 inch deep instead of 2.5. This was fun. It added to the challenge of the whole thing. Okay, so after you get them in there and you've held them down, you have your box for your journal. Look at that, guys. How cool is that? So now this thing is really starting to take shape. This is going to stand there. Fold this up. And there. And this is what we've got going. It's pretty cool. You look down in there, our journal will go in there. There's the bottom. So that's what we have for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope maybe you had fun making a box of your own. So we shall see you next one. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit like and subscribe if you want to follow along. Bye.